Oh. Oh, hi. I'm not sure if you can hear me because I'm a bit slow. Oh. I had to do it on my own. I had no hired help to help me. Can you hear me? Putting in a prayer that you can hear me. Crap all over me already and I haven't even started. Oh well. You get that. Yeah, I don't know what that was. It was a bang. Cookie bum. Oh, good, because I wasn't sure. I switched it all over and I'm like, oh dear, changed so many damn settings. I don't even know anymore. As you do, you know, you change everything and then, because we just changed everything around like 3 times and I'm like, I don't even know anymore if I can hear myself or what, so. Oh boy, what a day. It's been a day. What time is it there? 10 o'clock at night? 11 o'clock at night? I'm guessing. I'm a really bad guesser. Now, I think I want a bit of that. A bit of that. Holy shit, I was like way off. Hello, 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 hello. I was way off with my time. Hopeless. It's nearly 8 o'clock here. Holy crap. See, I didn't even realise it was 8 o'clock here. I'm in a time loop. I think I need pink, but I didn't put it out. So I might have to go digging through the box, which weighs a ton, I might add. yeah, so I was doing Twitch earlier. And it was really good. I really like it over there. It was a little scary. I had fun. It was good. They're really expressive words. Good, fun. Like if you're 5, they're really expressive. Not so much if you're my age. But yeah, it was good. Jen was over there too, so that's always funny. But yeah, it was good. And I painted a horse, which I'll show you, but I'll show you later because it's over there. Back yonder. I don't know if I'll get this finished tonight either because it's watercolor? It's not watercolor. It's oil paint, so I'll probably do a couple of sessions and I might just do them, I don't know, I should do them at the same time, hey, to be fair, but it's the weekend, so we'll see. I'll probably just random and wing it like I do. This brush is annoying. But Cookie Butt, Cookie, where are you? Sunshine? Sunshine of my life? Oh, I had to run around with Cookie before I did my live stream because he wouldn't leave me alone, and I'm like, this is going to be really bad if I get on here and start painting. And he grabs my pants and bites my back of my arm, and he's such a brat, but he appears to have settled down. It's like having a 2-year-old. He's crazy, out of control. It's my fault. He's spoiled. Yeah, I know it looks blocky. Don't panic, it won't stay that way. That's the great thing with watercolor. They are really good for just blocking them on and just wait and see. And then you can wipe it off, or you can blend it, or you can add more. Winner, winner. Oh, thank you. To be honest, I'm not 100% happy with it because I've got to set up the widgets and something else. But yeah, I ran it on Twitch and it was okay. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff to sort out, which will happen. It won't happen overnight, but it will happen. It's just a process, I guess. And it's really hard because you're trying to be, well, you know about this, like you're trying to be creative, and I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do on the live stream, and then I'm like, is my mic working? Did I put the key in right? Did I do this? And it's, by the time you set it up, you're like, it's such a buzzkill trying to get it all organized. And usually my husband helps me, but he fell asleep, so I'm on my own. On my own, so there will be shenanigans. So I hope you can see that. It's a bit, I think the light in here now is a bit bright. Can't really turn it down though. Oh, I know what's happened. A bit better. Not really. My husband's moved the light and didn't tell me. It's really glary. In fact, give me 1 second, I'm going to move it. You could have told me. Hope that helps. Works. all twisted. All twisted. Okay. I think that's going to be a bit better once it gets a bit of colour on there. Little picture. Don't go dark. Don't go dark. Have I mentioned how slow I am at working? I'm so slow. Okay, I have to add some blue in a second. Right, this brush is all like daggy dog. Yeah, I'm no speed painter, eh? That's for sure. I'm super slow. You just can't go fast with oils. You just can't. Well, you could if you want abstract. But yeah, you just can't go fast. I'm not too slow. I think with watercolor I'm probably a little bit faster because I just tip it on. I'm so, you know, petite and gentle with watercolor, not. Yeah, I just don't. I'm just not fast. You don't know who it is? You will know once I get a bit done. You will know. If I do the hair, I think it'll give it away. So there's a hint. If I did the hair, I think you would give it away. I'm just so. It's funny though. I guess in sort of when I look at it though, I'm not that slow because some people will do an underpainting first with oils. They'll go across with acrylic, the whole thing, and then they come back and go over it with oil, and I kind of don't really understand that. Like, if you're going to lay down acrylic, then why not just do it in acrylic? But then they come down with oil, and I don't really understand the concept. But I don't do it like that because I sort of think if you're doing acrylic, do acrylic. I guess I'm a bit of a purist when it comes to oils. But yeah, there's a bug, something. But yeah, that's got to take more time than what I do. I generally do 2, maybe 3 layers. But yeah, it is slow going until I sort of know what I'm putting in, and then all of a sudden it'll just all fall into place. This brush is terrible. I want a small brush, but that one's got the daggiest end on it. They're getting a little bit old. Everything is getting big. Even me, I'm getting a bit old. But yeah, I just go slow, and then all of a sudden I'll know what's going where, and I can sort of speed up a bit. But until that point, it's just sometimes I'll put paint on and take it off, and it's like, well, that really went nowhere. Landscapes I'm fast at. That's why I did the tutorial that I did that as a landscape, because I'm a little bit faster at those. I'd want to be. I've been doing them for 20 years, so I'd want to be a little bit faster. Plus, it's not a big deal, so much of a big deal where you put the paint. You can't really stuff it up. Just depends too how detailed. Like, faces are so new to me. This is the first real face I've done in my whole life. I'm scared now. In them all the ones that I've done, they've been on Instagram, so this is maybe my 6th face. Why am I doing it live? Am I stupid? Oh well. Oh well. Never mind. But I'm, you know, I figure it's oil paint. I know oil paint, and I know I can stuff it up really prettily. So I can really make it look effectively stuffed up. So if I stuff it up, no big deal, right? My secrets. I got secrets. Nah, not really. I don't really have any secrets. I'm trying to figure out what the colour of her eyes are. Well, now you know it's a girl. Woman. It's a woman. It's a grown woman. It's not a child. It's a grown woman. I think her eyes are like a grey blue, almost. So that's a start. Grey blue. Right. So this is the other thing. I don't have a lot of painting secrets. Let's see. Painting secrets. There isn't really any. I just, you know, I reckon the best thing you can do is pick up the paintbrush and have a go. That's about it. Just have a go and see what happens. What's the worst thing that'll happen is you'll make an abstract. You'll make a mess. And the good thing about oils is you can scrape it off and go again. It's not like watercolour where once you put it on the paper you're kind of stuffed. You know, once it's dry you can't get it off. Watercolour, you could actually go over oil paint and redo it. Put some, you can't use acrylic, obviously you can't use acrylic gesso, but you could get some oil-based gesso, go over it and use canvas again. I've done that. When I first started, I didn't like wasting, still don't like wasting it, but you know, you'd do something and, yeah, I'm not real happy with that, I'm going to do it again. And I used to just get oil-based gesso, go over it, wait till it dried, probably wait like a couple of days for it to dry hard, and then go again, go paint over it. So fun days, fun days. But yeah, it was just a matter of learning and trying, and not being scared that you may not make what you want, because I mean that still happens, eh? You know, you still never really know whether you're going to get the end result is going to be what you want. How many times do we do stuff and then go, I'm not real happy with that, I could have done this different. I know I still do it all the time. Like this, her eyebrow looks like a caterpillar that's eaten too much mustard. No, not a caterpillar. Not a caterpillar eyebrow. I'll just stick it down there for now and then we'll deal with it in a minute. Caterpillar eyebrows. I'm not sure whether art school would have really taught me anything anyway. I probably would have just gone, nah, that's a stupid rule, I'm going to break it, because I was a bit like that at school. I tell you what, YouTube lags a lot more than Twitch. It's about the same as Facebook, which is frighteningly scary. What else do we want to do? We want to do some white here. Not really with this brush, but let's put it there for now. Cookie bud, you got toy, mate. I hear you squeaking it. I hear you squeaking your toy. At least I know you're in the house somewhere. What are you using that for? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it with something that's not here. I want to lay some paint down. I want to lay some paint down seriously. Oh, this brush will make a mess of everything, I'm sure. I'm going to get this. Yes, I'm not sure if I'll get this finished tonight on here. I'll see. I mean, I don't really care whether it goes longer than whatever it takes. It takes. But I just want to. Usually I do a couple of layers, like I was saying, and then I let them dry, and then I come back and finish it. But yeah, I'll be here until I'm finished this layer, and I'm happy with it. It is what it is. I did read somewhere that you're supposed to only do like a 1 or 2 hour stint on YouTube or something, but whatevs, I don't really care. I don't have a bedtime. I'm a big girl. Is that even showing up, or is it really white? I might have to look at this lighting at night in here, because it's a bit glary McGlary. Well, that's looking extraordinarily strange, but that's alright, I'll fix it in a minute. This is how it goes. It'll go through an ugly stage. My paintings always go through an ugly stage, where I just sit there going, ew, it isn't going to work. And then all of a sudden everything just turns into, it just falls into place. And then when it falls into place, that's when you've got to walk away. Because if you don't, then you'll start overpainting. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Come up here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't look at me like that. You're really cute and stuff, but come here. Come here. I'm trying to paint. Yeah, climb through. You can do it. Climb through. Come on. Climb through. My dog. Come here. Come on. Or don't sit there looking like you can't get. Don't you steal that. I'm watching you, Bo. Come here, you. Can you get through? Are you playing the I'm stuck dog, are you? Come on. Come on, Cookie. Come on, Cookie. Come to Mum. Come to Mum. Come to. Stand there looking silly then. Are you going to come through now? Come here. Come up. Come in. No, you don't want to? Okay. I was going to help you. You don't want help. Send help. Oops. I touched that blue. Oh, I'm going to want all paint. Oh. Say hello. Say hello. Look. No, it's not Lady Gaga. You are wrong. It's actually a pretty difficult one. Oh God, I shouldn't sing that. I'll get copyright banned. I'll get a copyright ban. All right, you hop down, gorgeous boy. Whew. Looks a bit like Lady Gaga though, now that you mention it. But when I do her hair and stuff, it'll come together. So that's sort of why I'm holding off. Alright. Good boy, you sit down over there like a good little doggy. Don't you steal my paints off the floor. No. Boy, oh boy. No, darling. No. No. See? They're pretty safe. Like, people say, oh, they smell really bad, but the dog's actually trying to get them. So, and the reason why he's trying to get them is because I'm using them. You can't have them, darling. Not for dogs. No. Not for dogs. So just leave, you know you're not to touch. No, you can't have them. Now I just smushed her nose a bit then, that was a bit of a slip of the... Because I'm using this ugly brush that's about 50 years old, not out. Woof! None of that noise. Can't do it with that one. Think I'd learn, wouldn't you? Think I'd learn to pick the right brush. Let's get some brown up here, on here. Don't know, maybe a bit of, just put that in there just to help that out a bit. Let's see, we might do the same this side and then just blend it after. And I've got to put her nostrils in because it's really not working with me, not knowing where they are. Oh, back breaking. So that's a bit of a, let's see, maybe if I mix a bit of that and that together. I've got a limited palette too, it's not loaded with different colours. It's a bit of a there's not much on there actually, mainly earth colours and a bit of blue, that's it. Now this brush is going to do the daggy thing on me and not allow me to spread the paint out. Alright, let's just work on this bit for a minute. I don't know how that ended up so oily. I guess I shoved oil in it. It was clever, wasn't it? And that bit there goes to about here. What is the time? 8:11. Oh, look at that, it's been 11 minutes. And I've got this far. That's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with that. Alright, now I've got to fix that neck up because it's actually lighter this side, not darker. Yep, like that, and then I can then put some of this across. You can probably not even see that, hey. It's pretty glary. Oh, if I go like this. Is that better? It was really good earlier, but now the sun's gone down, it's not so good. So I'm going to have to check my lighting and see if I can make it a bit better next time. It's a bit bloody glary, mate. Bloody glary. Eh, well. It's partly because that light is not in the right spot. A certain person in my household moved it. This is why I go through so many brushes, because I can never choose. Like I go through them. Oh no, that one's not good enough. No, that one's not really doing it. That's not cutting it for me. But we shall see. Well, that's not too bad. For the base of her hair, and then I will use a smaller one. And this is why I like using doing layers, because you can then layer it up. Oops. If that's her ear, then what's that? Okay, I'll just pretend I know what it is and paint it in. That's lighter, her hair's lighter there. It's like, I don't know, what colour's that? Nope. Nope. What do we got over here? Maybe. Trial and error. I never mix it on my palette and then have a look at what I've got. I mix it and guess, and then I put it on the painting to see what it looks like. Why? Because I don't know why. It's just, I've always done that. Bad habit, I guess. Because I know that I can wipe it off if I don't like it, I guess, and I'm not really bothered. Okay, so that's a whole lot of fun to try and get that in, because once I get that in, you're probably going to guess who it is. My back hurts. I don't know that it's... It's just the base of it. It's not really her colour of her hair. Oh! Whoops. It's just the base of it. In fact, to speed this up, I could easily No, not oil, just a bit of water. Yeah, because that's going to help the oil paint in it. Can't word. I think I'm getting tired. When I start to say the most ridiculous things, I need to put skin up here, so I'll leave that bit there for a second. Put the darker tones underneath. And then I can come back and finish that bit off. Looks kind of like poo, but it'll be alright once I fix it up. Nope, 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 nope. Don't have enough paint on there to finish that. Oh, itchy. Oh, hello. I am slow. Sorry, no, it's not Miley Cyrus. Oh, actually, a lot of hate on Miley, and to be honest, I don't think she's that bad. Poor Miley. Honestly, she's gets a rough end of the stick, that poor kid. No, it's not Miley. It is not Miley. Oh, who's messaging me? I don't. Later. She's older than Miley, so there's a hint. How'd your painting go, Dee? Did you get any done? Except I know you coloured your hair. Let's see. I'm sorry that it's really glary, guys. I really am. I don't know how to fix it at the moment. I'm gonna have to get, because I streamed earlier today and it was daylight, so I had the daylight to back me up. I wonder if turning that light on will help. I'm gonna try to reach the light. Might help, might not. Oh. That's a bit lighter there, but I think I can just wing it for now, and I'll have to come back. Don't want it that way. No, I don't. No, go away. I need a boo-boo. I need a cup of tea. Does anyone want to go make me a cup of tea? Right, let's try that again, shall we? Alright, I'll have to come back to that bit. Let's not get too carried away there. Oh, I made it a little bit better. Good. I can see a little bit better on the screen. Wow, this is a really flat canvas. They built it good. Not. It's bloody rubbish. Sorry, from Bunnings. I don't know, our girlfriend gave it to me, so I'm not too bothered. She was going to use it for something, and she's like, I was going to use this, but you can have it. I'm like, yes! I mean, thank you. She's a collector of my art. She, I'll paint something. I like that. And I'll be like, do you want it? Yeah, okay. It's really funny. Alright, let's get into another colour, because I'm bored with that. So we do some lips. Let's do some lips. What colours are lips? Oh. That could be problematic. Let's see if we can make it, shall we? See my palette? It's really ugly. Maybe we can get away with... Nope. Alright, I'll have to get some red. Two hands, Laurie. It's a bit heavy. So I'm such a tidy artist. Like, look. Don't ask me where the tube is. It's in here somewhere. Let's see. It's not it. Where are you? Oh, there you are. It was there. I found it. This is old paint. Really, really old. Like, I think Eve used it back in the day. I just want a little bit of red, okay? Just don't squirt everywhere and really embarrass me. It's really pigmented, so like the tiniest bit, you get it like I've got it there. If I get it on my clothes, this is why I wear black, because it's the safest colour. That was way too much. I might go and paint my, I'll be back in a little bit. I just got to go paint my door, because red. Alright. Zoo was so good. Oh, it was such a good show. I had the season 1 on the other day. Granted, my dog was in a running around mood, so I didn't really get to see much of it. But I'm gonna watch it again. You've rattled my chain, Dora. You have rattled my chain, so I'm gonna give it another go. Again, I'm using my really UBU crap brush right now, so I'll fix it all in a minute. I'm just kind of putting the paint on there. Why am I using a rubbish brush? Because I'm an idiot and I just decided to stick it on that one. There's no real reason, just that I'm an idiot. Let me find one that's a bit better, that's a bit smaller. I don't know what's going on with my brushes lately. They're just all like having a moment and they're just disintegrating. A lot of them are. I really need to... Oh, look, that one's the same colour as my hair. Look. Huh. No way. Shinies. But yeah, I really need to get some more brushes, especially the smaller ones. Like, a lot of these are used for watercolour. Don't shoot me. But I tend to cross them over to the dark side, because it doesn't really matter to me. A lot of these are just cheap. This one was new, but it's a bit meh. Let's just use this one. This one looks good. Did you have a nice watercolor life? That's good, because now you're coming over here. You probably never go back over there again, because you'll fall apart when I clean you. Now, her lips are... She's got like a real pouty bow, I think. I got a funny feeling she's had a bit of lip work done. It's not Angelina Jolie either, because obviously she would have lips for days, but this one, she doesn't have lips for days, but her lips are quite nice. Yeah, I threat them. My brushes, I don't know, I've had some of them for a really long time, and other ones are just new, and I don't know, they either go the distance or they fall apart within a few weeks. So there's no in between. I don't know. I think I need new brushes, but it's been that long since I've bought brushes that I get in there and I look at them, and there's so many now, like there's so many different kinds, that I really don't know what I want, and I can't afford to buy them all, so I usually just walk out with nothing. I usually just walk out with something that I, you know, last time I went in there for brushes, I walked out with a dip pen. What? That's not a brush. My husband's like, that's not brushes. I'm like, I know, but I can't choose. Like, I don't know what I want, so I just don't get them. Which, it's not constructive at all. But I think next time I really need to go in and go, right, this is what I do, this is how I paint, because I do a lot of very flat work. I'm not a plasterer when it comes to oil paint. Why? Because oil paint's not cheap, and I never, when I first got my oil paints, when I was like, some of these are from when I first got them, that red one is, and I was so scared that I was going to use it all up really quickly, that I was really careful and extremely stingy. So I never really got into the whole, oh, let's just lather it on. So I just never had that privilege of doing that. I don't know. And I've always been a really oops, too red. I've always been a really very flat worker, so I just enjoy them that way. I guess that's, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I think I might just have to blend that a bit, because while she has pouty lips, they're not strikingly coloured. It's amazing what difference it makes. She she is, I'd like to say, about 30. Are you talking about the person I'm painting? Which one? Yeah, which one? Now you're scaring me. You're gonna blow it. You gotta blow it. He's got this. You can Google it. That's fine. Holy dooly, I can't believe you got it already. The girl is fast. Yes! Yes! That is all I'm saying. Oh, that's it, folks. I'm done. No, I'm going to finish it. I got more to do yet before I log off, so. Oh my gosh, I'm godsmacked. I don't even have, like, the detail in. How did you guess that? You see my face? I'm like, aww. I thought I was going to have, like, ages to play this game. See, I said that. I said as soon as I do her hair, it's going to be really obvious. Doggammit. Doggammit. It's okay. I got this. I'll be able to stretch it out a bit longer. But you're right, it is her. I found a really pretty picture of her. I think she's absolutely gorgeous in makeup. She's not it's not like obvious pretty. So I might as well just keep doing her eyes now because the cat is out of the bag. The cat is out of the bag. Oh, my chair is so wobbly. One of these days I'm just going to go on the floor and it's going to be a sight, I tell ya. What the heck? Must have been drunk when I drew that in. That is not where it should be. Oh, it is now, but we'll build that up a bit more. Yes, Lagatha. She rocked. I haven't seen it the last two seasons. I haven't seen them. So but I just think that her look is just really she's interesting to look at. Now let's see if I can stuff up these eyes. I'm just going to grey it all out. And then I'm going to come back and add stuff as I go. One's bigger than the other, which is always happens when I do eyes. I say always, the last 6 times I did eyes that's happened. So now I know to look out for it. You got to learn by the mistake that I make, but you know, I'm just gonna rub that back a bit. There we go. It doesn't really matter. The whites of your eyes are not white anyway. That's a fallacy. We think that they're white, but they're not. Used a big word there, didn't I? Word of the day. So yes, Lagatha. So it's getting there. It's getting there. I am not happy with the eyebrows. Don't like them. I think they're ugly. But I'll come back because there's no good me keep putting paint on because it's not going to do anything. Her clothes need... I probably should put her clothes on before I do the rest of her hair, but that's really time consuming. So I might extend her hairline a bit, which is probably a good idea because that can be drying while I'm doing other stuff. And I'll just paste it on like a paste, like I'm buttering bread. My palette ends up in such a mess that usually I have no space left. And I like having this yellow in here because it really makes it look... I can put the white over it then, so let's do that. She has bits and bobs all over her head. Which I will do after, or give the illusion of after. Just going to try and make that a bit higher. Am I going to do a background? I don't think I am at this point. Travis Fimmel from Indie Ads. Now he's King Viking. Travis Fimmel. Oh, yeah. It's weird. I kind of remember I've got to really watch the last season. I don't know why I didn't watch it. And you're right, doing the eyelashes, especially in paint, like with paint, it's so hard to make eyelashes and eyebrows look like eyelashes and eyebrows, because if you kind of get them in the wrong spot, it throws everything off. So I usually just put it on and then I'll fiddle around, and then sometimes I'll go back. Sorry, I didn't mean to shake my mic around. Sometimes I'll go back and literally move, like take them off and redo them, because I find horse eyelashes are the easiest for me to do. Dog eyelashes, depending on the dog, some eyelashes for dogs is incredibly difficult. People eyelashes, so you think, oh, everyone's got eyelashes, you just put them on, but it's really not like that. Like Agatha has really short eyelashes. I've got really short eyelashes, and her eye shape is very similar to mine. So to do her eyelashes, they're basically non-existent. And in this picture, she has a lot of eyeshadow and a lot of eye makeup on, and you can't really see them. So if you start trying to put them in where they're visible, they're going to be up here somewhere and look completely ridiculous. So yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky with them. Tricky with eyebrows and eyelashes. That'll have to be darker when I get in there, but I did say I was going to do the skin around her neck before I went down further, so stop that. Stop that, Laurie, you silly girl. Silly sausage. Alright, and there's a little few wispy bits which we'll do at the end, and I think her hair comes right out. Oh, I hate when it's rocking. Gosh, I think they could make it straight. I think it's the humidity too. It seems to be taking its toll on a lot of things. Now I must have put that line there for something, but God knows why. So oil paint's kind of like a give the illusion of kind of thing. It's not like, you don't have to paint in every tiny little thing, which I used to do when I first started. You're more like putting down shading and lighting just to give the illusion of it, rather than doing I mean, some people do, and I guess that's the, you know, photorealism, but I haven't got the patience for that. I can't do it. I just can't go that slow to get every little hair in. But I am learning to do that with pencils, to slow down. So I'm going to slow down next week with pencils and try and, because everyone's like, oh, well, you know, it takes me 3 weeks to do a portrait. And I'm like, 3 weeks on one piece. I get bored. Facial hair. Yeah, because you've got the shadow and then you've got the hair. So even if you were doing like a beard or a mo or sideburns or even like hairline, because hairline's always lower than what we think it is, you've got to think about what's underneath that in order for the top of it to look right. So it's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult when you're looking at a picture and all you can see is like, oh, well, he's got a beard, so you just put hair on him. It's not that easy because you've got that shadow underneath that you've got to do. Because if you just put hair straight on, you're going to be like, what's wrong with his face? It's got like something growing on there. It won't look like a beard. And even if you're giving the illusion, you still kind of want the illusion. Well, it depends, I suppose. Some people don't really care, but you know, you want the illusion to look like what you want it to look like. And if you're trying to give the illusion of a beard, you don't sort of want it to look like some sort of fungus growing on his face. And I've made my white canvas dirty. Knew that was going to happen. I've even got paint on my phone. Whoopsie. Okay, so that's that. And now I'm going to do her skin next. What is the time now? See, now it's 8:43. So I was going to try and do an hour. It's not going to get done an hour. I'm going to have to do it in 2 stages. So I'll do it this time. In 2 days' time, I'll do another live stream on, what's today? Friday. So it'll be Sunday about the same time, because that'll give this time enough time to dry. And if you don't see it, then I think YouTube saves them anyway. Well, let's hope so, because I don't record it. Oh, she's good, mate. She's good. He's good. I was supposed to be doing the face, hey. Dip. Get a bit obsessed with this hair. So it's Friday night here. What would you normally be doing on a Friday night? Yeah, it's 8:43 in Queensland, 8:44 in Queensland. I don't know. My Friday nights consist of tea, Netflix, and usually art videos, YouTube, watching videos on YouTube. Sometimes I play games, depending on how awake I am. And then bed. Oh, I don't like the way that's sticking out. I might have to go a bit higher here. Whew. Okay. I tell you what, the humidity, I reckon the way the humidity is at the moment, it's disgusting. It is so hot, like super hot. Can't wait for winter. There's not much chance of me using this, I don't think. No, let's just see if I can get the red off. Oh, that'll be alright. I'm so sick of winter, summer. I'm ready for winter now. I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. I was ready for winter, you know. Back before it even started. I just hate summer that much. Stop it. I actually dread it. Like I get really, when it starts getting warmer, I kind of get anxious because I just, sounds really crazy, I guess. Probably shouldn't tell people that, but I get kind of anxious when the weather warms up because it's just so miserable and hot. And I guess it's kind of the same overseas when you have a really rough winter and you can't go outside. It's like that here, like when it's so hot that you can't go outside, it is quite depressing. Like, you can't go and do anything and you're on a time limit, so you're rushing in the mornings, you're just trying to get it done. Well, I am anyway. I'm rushing in the morning, trying to get all my stuff done that I need to get done outside. And I don't know if I like, I think I've given her a short neck. We'll see. Could be an illusion. Oh, I think it's just a bit of an illusion. If I bring that down a bit. Ah, she'll be right, mate. Sorry, it's not in camera range. I think that neck's alright. Oh, are you working, Dora, are you working on your endangered species video? Oh, good. I'm happy. I'm happy you're liking it. I can talk underwater though. I warn you. I chatterbox me, man. I tell you, I never shut up. Did you get to talk to your mum today? You don't have to answer that, although you can tell me later. I was just thinking about your mum then. That's going to be her hair going there, so we can just deal with that after. Oh yeah, I figured that once she settled in, she would be okay. It's kind of probably nice for her to be with her own kind of age group as well, you know. They can all get together and have a bit of a whinge and swap stories. I don't know, you know, it's kind of nice. I think it's kind of nice for them to be able to do that. Like, I don't know if she's that way inclined, but I think they get a bit isolated, especially from their own age group, you know, especially when they're going through the things that your mum's going through, sort of thing, without saying too much. So it's nice for her, I think, and it's nice for you to get a break too. What did I do that for? Oh, I suppose it's okay when I look at it. Oh, I missed saying goodbye to Dora because I was too busy painting, and the trouble with me is I have really bad long vision. You know what I should do? I should put this video on Facebook and see how many people turn up. Should I do that? No, I'm not going to. But yeah, I can't see the chat very well because I'm a bit blind. I'm not really happy with this hit here. I might have to take that out. With a smudge and a rub-a-dub-dub. And this is going to go in here. I'm going to have to come back with some darker colors. So I'm just mapping it out really in this stage, and it'll go through a really ugly stage. So that's okay. And then I might just finish her skin off. Well, not with that brush, I won't. This one will work. This won't work. Oh, lucky I checked that. Got some really nice brown through it. Alright. She has skin colour up here, and I'll change the skin tones once this is just the base. I don't really like using pure colours. Oh, do I? Is that good or bad? Oh, okay. I have to put it like this because if I let it out, it's like, watch this, it's crazy. There's humidity. That feels good. I'm just gonna leave it out. Is it a mess? Yeah, it's a mess. I don't care. Oh, crazy hair, don't care. So we have that going on. We have this here needs cutting off a bit like that, and then this can come in a bit more. This is going towards my faces count because I started a challenge that I'm doing faces every day with artistically, now I can't remember her name. I'm going to tell you because it's going to bother me. Hold on 1 second and I'll tell you her name. Artfully Yours with Diana. Artfully Yours with Diana. Yeah, I want to get her teeth, but it looks really weird with the white, but it'll be okay when I finish. Artfully Yours with Diana started she invited me to do a challenge with them. There's a few of them doing it now, and I got blue paint everywhere, and I thought, why not, because I sort of was trying to do more faces, and then that 29 faces of February came up, but I was already doing Penberry, and so I kind of gave up trying because it was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to get it done. And then I thought I'll do it later in the year, but this is all year, and if you do something for 2 days, that still counts, you know what I mean? So I figured I'd do that, and hopefully by the end of it, I wrecked it, I'm going home. Hopefully by the end of it, I'll have sort of got a grip on not getting blue paint everywhere for a start. No, sort of get a grip on how to manage different mediums with doing faces and portraits and stuff. And I did do a thing on Facebook. I did a bit of a call out, and I thought if people want me to do their face, then that's fine. Obviously I'm not going to give it to them because it costs me money, but I don't mind practicing on different faces with different photos, and that way I'm not just doing some random face. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. I think she's got a double neck. I'm not really worried if I don't get any, because I can still get references off the internet. I thought it would have been a nice thing to do for people, you know, and if they wanted to give me some money for postage or whatever, I wouldn't have minded posting them out. But I've got a couple to do, but they're people that I know. Hi Stevie! Hi! How are you? I was doing Twitch today and I thought of you, and I thought, I'm not sure what time it was there, but it's Friday, so I assumed that you were at work or uni or busy, so, but I will send you my Twitch account link, because I'm sort of probably more likely to do live on Twitch these days than I am on YouTube. But yeah, I've started this live thingy and I'm kind of addicted. So Jen was supposed to be here, but I think she may have fallen asleep, so she was going to come, but she's been doing lives all day here and there and everywhere, so I'm assuming she's asleep, but that's okay. That's okay, we'll catch up. It is all good. How do you Twitch account? Go to twitch.com and just sign up. You don't have to pay or anything. It's just Twitch, and honestly, Dee, you will love it. They have a whole section of just art, and there's even tattooing on there, which is, you know, crazy, but it's good, and I think it's really exciting. So go and sign up, get one. Yeah, I will, Stevie, I definitely will. I'm trying to sort of work out a schedule. It's hard because everybody I know is like so scattered, and I'm gonna try and make it so that I can do time slots that sort of suit everyone, which I'm not really sure I'm going to be able to do that, but I'm going to try. And it's not like I don't have the time. I can do it every day. I have read places. I don't do it every day, but you know, I'm not really one to follow rules, so I might do it every day. A lot of people do 4, maybe 5 days a week, so I don't think that's a bad thing. I think just some people, you know, it's just a rule. I think that's more for gamers as well. There's a lot of gamers that do it every day, and they're like, don't do it every day, people get sick of you. But I don't really think that's true. I think the more you do it, the more that people get familiar and are more likely to call in and say hi. It's so much more relaxed over there. So, yeah, I don't think that's the case at all. So I don't know, but yes. So it's in respects to time as well. You can be there for 4 or 5 hours doing a stream, and no one's going to judge you for it. A lot of people the stream for a lot longer than, you know, they don't sort of. Some people stream every day for 4 or 5 hours. So, and it's the artwork. Some of the artists, it's just stunning. The work over there is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, if you check it out, Dee, check it out, because I think you'll be. I didn't even realise you didn't know about it or know what it was. So sign up for it, and yeah, I know that looked like I just stuck that there. Then don't panic. It'll do that. Believe it or not, all of a sudden you'll go, oh, starting to look like a thing, sort of blobs. It might not. It might just stay like blobs. I can't promise you. I can't promise you miracles here. Where's that one? Doot. Over here. No. Wow. Okay. I used to be indecisive, but now I'm not so sure. Okay. So that's that bit. Oh. Yeah, I think so too. And I'm really a relaxed, laid-back kind of person. And do you know who it is, Stevie? Do you know who it is? You must know by now. Oh, do you know who it is? Do you know who it is? Do you know who it is? She's looking a bit frumpy because I'm not finished, but it's going to take another. I think it's going to take another session actually. Looking at it. Hi, Nat. No, Natty, Nat. Nat's good, right? Oh, I'm just guessing with your name. Sorry. Natty, Nat. I'm sorry. Oh, now I remember you. Yes. Hello. Hello. Have you been? How's Cherish going? Did she settle in at school okay? Going back to school for kids, ugh, I remember it well. I used to hate going back to school. Hated it. Hated school. I only went there to eat my lunch. And even that wasn't fun. And then at high school, you never took lunch to high school. You never bothered with lunch because, you know, who took lunch to high school? Like, only nerdy kids did that. So I never took lunch. And my mum used to go, but you've got to eat something. So then she started giving me tuck shop money. Haha. That was a bit of a move, because then I used to go and use the tuck shop money to go catch a bus into the city or do whatever I used to go wherever I wanted to go. And then the school caught on to that, and they would ring my mum when I was absent. Even if I was home sick, they'd ring up and go, your daughter's not at school. Mum would be like, yes, I know, she's here, she's not well today. But yeah, those were the days. So glad they're over. Everyone says, oh, school's the best time of your life. I'm sorry, but I do not agree. It really is not fun. Stevie, you are right. It is Lagatha. You are correct, Demondo. You are God. Like I just got her eyes, not even the colour of her eyes done, and I just had started mapping in her hair, and Dee goes, oh, it's that main lead of the Vikings, and my mouth, I was just like, well, that's it, folks, I'm going home, because, you know, it was like 20 minutes into it, 20 minutes, and she guessed it. I was devastated. But yes, it is Lagatha. So you are right, correct. And I feel like I'm on the right track with a picture when people are guessing it, because I know that it's not legitly correct, but my energy is, I always think of colour as energy, and I think as long as you put the right energies into your paintings, which sounds a bit airy-fairy, but I think as long as you put the right energies in, then you get back, people start to read it the same as what you're putting in, if that makes sense. So if you're really angry and you're stabbing at a painting, people are going to know, because it's going to be stab marks. No. Now, I'm just getting silly tired now, sorry. What am I doing to her head? I think I might have to wait till she dries off a bit until I do the next layer to put that in, because I really want some little airy fairies there. Hello. No, I'm not stopping yet. Why is my hour up? This is the thing with YouTube, right? People get to like an hour and they start, oh, I gotta hurry up. I'm not hurrying tonight. I'm gonna be here until I at least am happy with my first layer. Because if I don't get the first layer down and I stop the video and I don't do any more, it's gonna be a disaster next time I come and paint, because it'll only be half done. So I'm gonna finish at least the first layer. So yeah, I could be here a while. Oh, I'm making a mess. But yes, I don't know what it is with YouTube. People tend to rush, and I am not rushing. We're on lorry time now, so everything's just changed. We are on lorry time. We are just warming up, exactly. Stevie, I didn't even have her eyes done, and Dee goes, it's Lagatha. I'm like, I haven't even got the eyes done. What is going on? Okay, so where are we at? Yeah, I know her nose. She's sort of going through an ugly stage. Now I'm just mucking around. So let's just get some more done. I'm gonna get her. Oh, that's gross. Go away. I could do this bit. That's where I'm putting my hand though, because that's gonna suck if I do that. I think that gold. What is it with gold paint? I've got this gold metallic oil paint, and it doesn't matter. I can put it down. In cold, it'll dry really quickly. In winter, it lasts a bit. Oh, I've got hiccups. Lasts a bit longer, but it's dried out. I only put it there an hour ago. All these other paints are sopping wet, and it just dries up. Like, it's hard as a rock. No good. So I think I'm gonna do a little bit of brown around the here. Lorry time. Yes, I know. It is. It's temperamental. It just dried up and went home. So, you know what, Nat? I did home. Are you still here? I did homeschooling with my youngest, and I do not regret it for 1 second. Everyone told me that I was, it was a silly idea and that he really needed to go to school, and I refused to send him because of what happened, thanks to bullying, basically. And I'm like, nah, I'm done. I'm done with this. So I homeschooled him, and in fact, he did nothing for 12 months because he was so, I want to say damaged, but he wasn't damaged. He was traumatized. And now he's a great kid. He's doing so well. And I don't regret it for 1 second, because I think that if I had have kept him there, it would have been detrimental. So yeah, and I mean, I got in trouble from a few authoritative figures that we won't go into on here, and I said, nah, sorry, so I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, and that's basically what happened. I was just mortified by how they treated me and how they treated him, and I was like, nah, dug my heels in. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm so done. And I never looked back. So it did save him. It literally saved his life. I honestly think what I did for him was, we did a year where I just set the pace, and he was in grade 9, so it was high school, and we did a lot of things, like a lot of building blocks. And I haven't seen your endangered species thing yet, Stevie. I just haven't had a chance, but I will, I promise. He was missing a lot of building blocks, and so I decided that we would work on those. And he did have a lazy 12. Well, I'm not going to say lazy, because he was healing mentally, so that was tough enough. And then one day he just went, yeah, I'm ready. And I'm like, you ready for what? And he's like, I'm ready to get back into it and learn. And we did his grades 10, 11 and 12. We did those in 2 years, and he did it through a distance education school that's based in the main city here in Brisbane. And he never left home. He did it all online, and he basically was at the computer doing his classes, sending his work in. All his testing was done at the local school, so he was supervised, and passed, no problem. Now he's working and he's a manager. Well, so much for homeschooling being bad, because yeah, it saved him. It was brilliant. So definitely I am very pro homeschooling. I think it's great. I don't know what I'm doing with this thing here. This is not so great. But yeah, I reckon the mums know their own kids, and no authoritative figure would be telling me what I'm going to do with my kid. That's, because everyone's like, if you don't send him to school, you're going to go do jail time. Righto, send him to jail then. I don't care, as long as he doesn't have to go to stinking school. Send me to jail. I don't care. Never happened. Because can you imagine the media circus over that? would have been a sideshow alley. So I'm wishing I had put the hair underneath this now, because now I've got to go back and fiddle around with it to make it work. But anyway, live and learn, right? There's one there, and there's one here. When I come back with some white, which is, you can do that with oil paint, it'll look a bit better. And my gold that won't dry up, because I'll have to use it straight away. Yeah, let me catch up on chat real quick. Oh, and they say school's free. It ain't free. It is expensive. And to have them sitting in class in little lines like Hitler's youth, that's probably offensive, but I feel like it's like that's what it's like. And they're all sitting in class and there's a leader. Wouldn't we be better off to have kids being able to communicate? Everybody, we all talk about equality, and we all talk about you know, treating everybody equal. Yet we've got this authoritative figure that's booming words, yelling whatever they're yelling, or they're doing completely the opposite, and the class is just running amok. Which again, you're not going to have equality, because the bullies and the bigger kids are going to pick on the little kids, because that's what happens in a big pond. It's not normal. Like, it's not. In what part of life do we all sit at desks, face the front like little robots, and work away on a computer? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't think there's even a job that you do that, you know, where you're sitting all at the front. You all communicate to some degree on a level that, you know, yeah, I don't know. It's school systems are behind. That's a lot of the problem. Anyway, that's my rant over. And that's the other problem in Queensland as well. There's too many kids per teacher. I think it's something like 36 kids per classroom. How on earth is every single child going to get what it needs in a day, in a 6-hour day? And what I found too is the smart kids get bored because they're going to school and they're you know, there's got a curriculum. They can't go outside of that, you know. And if your kid gets behind, well, it just gets left behind because they're moving on to the next thing. If your child hasn't grasped how to do multiplication or division, that's tough. And with maths, it is so important that they get every building block, because if they don't, they will get behind. And that's what happened to my boy. So it's absolutely crazy. But yeah, I like homeschooling. Ouch. I really enjoyed it. Not for everybody. It's really not for everybody. I do understand that some mums have got to go to work and all that. But I think if you set, you know, a standard and you have expectations that aren't too high, your kids will follow suit, and they'll be like, righto, well, I've got to do X, Y, Z before I'm allowed to do A, B, C, so that's what I'll get done. And that's what we basically did. And then when they get to high school, even though some of mine did go to normal school, I wasn't one to stand there over them and say, do your homework. If they got in trouble for not doing their homework, that wasn't my problem. That didn't sound like a me problem to me. That sounded like a them problem, because I wasn't getting kept in at lunchtime. They were. So I never nagged. I had 5 kids, so I didn't have time for that, you know. Especially when I was working. I was doing 12-hour shifts at one stage, and my kids were older. They weren't babies. But my kids always come first. If they got sick, and I just leave work. Gotta go, kid's sick, bye. But wait, you haven't finished. That's tough. I'm going. Alright, so we're getting this bit of hair done there. I don't know. I think I might have to wait for that to dry a little bit. Her hair is a little bit figuratively speaking at the moment, because if I try and mush it too much, it's going to mush together and we're going to end up with one heck of a mess. So it is just in there for indication, and it'll look nothing like this when I'm finished. That's what happens. So Stevie is our endangered species guest this month. Are you looking at joining, Stevie? Are you looking at joining the AAA group? Sounds like a drinking problem, but yeah, Art Addicts Alliance, which I always, if you hear my videos and I try and say that, my voiceovers, it's usually Art Addicts, Arc Addicts. Yep, I've got to restart my voiceover. It is so annoying to say. I cannot say it. But anyway, that's a me problem, not a you problem. Okay, Dee. Well, you stay in touch. And thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'm probably not going to finish it, but I'll catch up with you. Bye, lovely. Alright, this brush sucks. I'm just going to get another one. Let's do some body. I mean, let's do some clothes so I can put my arm in it. Can't think of a better reason, can you? Coming along. She's coming along. That looks a bit like a big blob in her hair, like someone threw a burnt rubber egg. Burnt rubber egg. Oh, look at that juicy colour. Yum. I just want to lick it. Just want to lick it. Oh, my hair. Get away. I was showing someone my Instagram, and she's like, oh yeah, can I have a look at your Instagram? She was on Twitch. She was really sweet. And I'm like, yeah, no worries, you know. I like people taking an interest, as we all do in our art. Showed her, and she's like, oh wow. And I thought she was all wowing. My art, and she goes, on an off-topic note, I really love your hair. Okay, how do you get that colour? I'm like, I'm here to talk about my art, not my hair. And I'm like, I dye it. And she's like, oh, is your hair still that colour? And I'm like, yeah. I was really embarrassed and a bit rattled. It was really cute though. She's like, oh wow. And I'm like, oh, she really likes my art. No, she doesn't, Laurie. She really likes your hair. Story of my life. Oh, it's funny. At least I can laugh about it though, right? Oh, I didn't have enough purple. Damn it. Oh well. Yeah, so it was pretty funny. Yeah, you don't even have to be regular, Stevie. Sounds like I'm talking about a bowel problem now, but you don't have to be regular. You just have to do the actual. Well, you don't even have to do the. You don't. This sounds really dumb, but you don't really have to even. If you miss a month, they're not going to shoot you for it. So you can do it and then just do like once a month, because it's only once a month that the official upload is once a month. It's every third something. Every third Thursday, I want to say, but don't quote me on it. So you don't have to do it. And if you have something on or something happens and you can't make it, that's fine too. You can miss a few. It's not like you're going to get shot or anything. I don't know that you get kicked out. Once you're in, you kind of have to leave, which is nice because it gives you the freedom to do other things. So yeah, and then we just vote on it. Bye, Natty. Nat. Bye, Nat. See, what do I call you now? Natalie, because your name is Natalie. But yeah, it's pretty. To be honest, I thought it was going to be a lot more stricter, but it's pretty laid back. So it's pretty easygoing, which is it's good. Because a lot of people have other things on and they, you know, don't always have time to upload regularly. I don't upload. I upload regularly this month, but then I might not do it for like. Bye, lovely. I might not do it for like, you know, if I'm live streaming, I'm probably not going to be uploading. Well, I certainly won't be uploading every day because this month's almost killed me. It's been too much. Been too much. But I've enjoyed it, like doing Penberries being fun. It's a bit like Inktober though, you know, you sort of get to towards the end of it and you're like, oh, home stretch, I'm nearly done, and you just kind of, it's not really burnout, it's just, you just kind of, it's a marathon, you know. Yeah, they basically force you to leave. No, you basically not really gonna, you know, people just leave you there forever. Like I mean, they had a girl. I don't even know that she was there before I was there, so I don't know her. That had a YouTube channel, and the channel's gone, and no one knows where she is, and the channel's a dead channel. And apparently, I think she's still in chat now. Like her name's still in chat now. So, and I think she's one of the founding members of it. So, she's they're sort of kind of waiting out to see if she's going to come back. I have my doubts at this stage that I need purple. I have my doubts that she's going to come back, but they've left it open just in case. Oh, oopsie. Which I thought was kind of sweet, you know. Come here, you rascal devil. This is heavy. On my weight training for the day. Oh, I have big pecs. Not pecs though, are they? Muscles in my arms. What are they called? Biceps. Biceps. I'm going to have big biceps. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. I think a couple of them actually know people that know her, so I think she's okay. I just think she's just given up the whole YouTube thing, as we sometimes do. Because life has a way of kicking you right in the forehead. So yeah, I think she's okay. I think she's just got life stuff going on. So now this is going up there because her shirt goes right up there. I'm really good at talking about everything but what I'm doing, right? Because chataholic, I am the chataholic. So as I was saying before, this is probably my sixth portrait of a person. I'm not big on doing people in any way, shape or form, so this is relatively new to me. And I find that I really enjoy it, so I'm going to do more. You'll see more from me as far as human form goes. Not that I'm going to stop doing doggies, because I absolutely love doing doggies, and any other animal that I can find, because I just love animal art and pet portraits, because I don't know, I just like connecting with animals that way. But I just think that stepping out of my little comfort zone and my little bubble with this, it's just nice. Now I'm not really sure how far her shirt goes up, but we will deal with that later. Just nice to do it. Yes. What you're here for. Listen to me gabble on about strange things in life. I could sit here going, and now I'm using, what colour was that? See, I'm not very good. Purple, violet, I think it is, something, spectrum violet, something, to do her dress. But you can see what I'm doing, so I'm not going to sit there and bore you with that. If you want me to tell you, I can tell you. Stop playing in the paint, Miss Laurie. But yeah, I just think that having portraiture under my belt is nice. I gave my girlfriend a little girl, because it was her granddaughter that I did. She loves it. and now I think I've got another one to do for them. But so if you got a portrait you want me to do, anybody got a portrait you want me to do, it can be anyone, or it can be a famous person or whatever, and you found a decent picture. And when I say decent, I don't want like a big body length. I need the face, and I need it to be relatively clear with good lighting. It can be different lighting, like it can be like shadows and stuff, that's fine, but just as long as it's not like a big pixelated mess, because I'll paint a big pixelated mess, that's not a problem, but you won't be able to tell who it is. Yeah, you can hit me up in email or Facebook or any of the socials and link the picture, and I'll give it a go. But I will say that if it's a picture of someone that you know, like a brother, sister, mother, father, child, just know that I'll be using it on social media as a reference photo for the end result. So just be aware that I'm going to be showing the picture and painting the picture in front of people, or showing the picture on social media. But yeah, if you're happy for me to do that, geez, I'm taking a long time just to get this out. You all know, I mean, if you got a picture you want me to whack up and do, just whack me over the head with it and I'll do it. So, but yeah, it's, I prefer to do people, I prefer to do people that I know, or that know someone of them, because then you can sort of get a vibe, and that's kind of where I get my inspiration from. Not so much, it sounds really corny, but not so much the actual layout of the picture, or you know, how the picture really looks. It's more about what I get from the picture, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I talk a lot and work slow, but yeah. Everyone's falling asleep. Wake up! Wake up, Jeff! Wake up, Jeff! Okay, so this one. Now we need to... Oh, it's really annoying. Next time I'm gonna like put a seatbelt on it. Yeah, I did portraiture, and then I didn't do portraiture, but I did, I tried portraiture a long time ago, and it was so bad that I couldn't, I was like, I can't do this, it's just too hard. My portraits would end up with, their eyes would always be like, and their mouths would always be like, and they're always like surprise face, and I'd be like, okay, this one's going to be sad. Nope, not sad. So in the end, and they look like cartoon. I actually have a sketchbook with people in it that I have, no, it was, they're just so bad, they're just so bad. Yes, you did do the Inktober, and then you went straight into the December thing, and I'm like, is she crazy? Inktober knocked the stuffing out of me. I don't think I put many videos out in November because I was so tired from, I was just like not burnt out, but I just like, I don't want to do any more videos. I don't want to do this anymore. Get back to work. But yeah, it was just insane. The December thing, and it was a thing, was insane. It was just, there was just so much to it. Like, that kept you out of trouble for a little bit, didn't it? Kept you going. All these things we do. Now I need to make that a bit brown up there, just to make that look a bit different. yeah, it's still crazy because it's the creative side. I think, like, it's not just the logical, technical side of it. It's the creative side of it as well. And I think that's what, you know, people don't understand, that you're not just vlogging every day. You're having to think of new things and actually put your heart and soul. I mean, I know people that, you know, that do art, all of us, you know, included, that we put our heart and soul into everything that we do, and it takes a lot out of you. Like, it's time consuming, but it's soul consuming. So yeah, I honestly feel that you could easily burn yourself out, because even just creating every day without doing a video, or without thinking about putting it out there and into the general public, just doing a video is just doing something creative every day is enough. And then putting a video as well, whew, it's just taking your soul. Just burning us all out. But yeah. Oh, I like this color. It's like a purpley brown. I don't know what it's called. I could bend over and pick it up and tell you, but oh, might have to just cover that up and come back and do that again, because I'm really good at doing things backwards. I like that anyway, sort of gives it a bit more of a armor look. But yeah, it's tough. It is hard. It's hard trying to find something every. Did you not see what they said before? Have you seen the show The Vikings? The series Vikings? You might not have watched it, actually, because it's not for everyone. Oh, okay, well, that's why. In the show Vikings, there is a woman, she's pretty much the lead role, and her name is Lagatha, and that's who I'm painting. Sorry, spoilers if anyone else was there listening. That's what it is. You watch, everyone will just be disappearing now. She spoiled it! She's ruined it! Told everybody what it was. They're all leaving now. I just wanted to get this bit done, at least have this part done, so that her hair's coming down there. So I think this here needs to, give me that, give me that, give me that. I think this needs to be like that. Yes, yes, that's probably the picture that I'm using, to be honest, because I just googled it and grabbed one that I really liked. So good old Google. I'm actually going to put this up in my room, I think, because I really like it. If it turns out, like, her eyes won't stay like that, they're not done. It's a process. And I don't think I will get, well, I won't, I know for a fact that this won't be done tonight, so I'll come back and finish it another night. Like I said, I'll come back and I might come back at the same time in a few nights' time and have a go then and see. I mean, I can sit here on my own, it doesn't really bother me, but I'll let you know. I don't know if I'm happy with that. I'd cover it up with her hair anyway. That's the great thing about that sort of thing. And I want to do a bit more on her face before I'm finished. So Yeah, I've got to let her eyes settle down and let the skin all settle down around those before I add any more, because if I keep at it, it just ends up big smudgy mess. Now, I know what I'm looking for, I just can't find it. I probably should paint her ear before I completely forget. I'll just use this because we're just laying on the layer. Laying on the layer. I did think about doing Angelina Jolie from Girl Interrupted when she was blonde, but blonde hair, even though this is blonde hair and that's pink hair that wraps around my arm every time I move. Blonde hair is a real pain in the neck to do for me. I don't know, I just can't seem to get it right. What did I just grab? No, not that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not that colour. Not that colour. I'll grab some of this. What one did you end up doing? Not the teddy bear, I hope. Poor Ted. Ted in the corner. Ted in the corner. Looking so sad. Her ear, I'll have to come back to that too because it's kind of a bit wobbly. Wobbly? Wobbly. It's alright. We can fix it. We can fix it. I just want to hide that. Her hair comes down here, so that's okay. And then her neck, I think her neck, I think that needs to be darker. Should we go there? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, too dark. I was afraid that was going to happen. That's alright, I can just put a bit there. I could stuff around for hours with this thing. Oh, that's right, the girl on the bench. I thought, I was looking at it and I'm like, yeah, you could make it into a mermaid, but I don't know what I would have done with that one. That's tough. That's really tough. I think the girl on the swing would probably be easier than the girl on the bench. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what you did, actually. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be... It's hard too because you sit there and you're like, okay, creative, come and hit me over the head so I know what I'm doing, and then nothing comes, and then you sort of get this, I don't know, you kind of get a bit panicked, like, well, what am I going to do? And then you try something and it doesn't work, and you're like, but that was what I wanted to do and it's not working out. So I'm sure it's great though. Oh, she's got freckles, this girl. I'm going to have to do something about that when I'm doing the detail. Because, you know, freckles are cool. I got freckles. Freckles are cool. 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 How do you say it? Is it cool? Cool. I like freckles. Let's leave it at that. She's got some white going on above here, but I'm going to have to come back and put that on. And... oops. Oopsie. A mermaid. Yeah, but I bet you you would have had. I don't know. Let's just wait and see. Stop trying to guess, Laurie. You're not a good guesser, so just stop. Just stop it now. Your guessing sucks. I could see a mermaid, but I mean, how you would execute that's probably what I was trying to say. How that you would execute that is the issue, really, at the end of the day, isn't it? You know, some things just don't want to stick, so to speak. All right, getting really close to winding this up. I might just that's that way. There's a little bit of yellow in her skin, so when I come back, we may or may not add some yellow into her skin tones. And her nose is a little bit too big at the moment, but that's okay because I can fix that when I come back too. What's going on under the nostril here? And her nostril holes are not quite big enough, but that's okay because I'll fix that too next time. So make sure you come back because it'll look a lot better in the next layer. It'll come together a lot more. It's sort of hit that ugly stage now where you're probably looking at it going, what the hell is going on? But yeah, it'll come together. Next video you'll see it'll come together. She's got a bit of a stippler for brush. Umbrella doesn't make sense. Well, this is true. I know what I would have done with an umbrella. I would have just chopped it off. No. No, I know. It's you're right, it wouldn't have made sense with an umbrella. But then maybe she's a saltwater mermaid and she wanted to keep the rain off because the rain's not made of salt. I don't know. I'm good at making stuff up. Where's the brown over here? I can see I'm going to need a lot of white when I come back to bring some of this to a lighter shade. It's not going to do it now, obviously, because I'm click, click, click. I'm sorry if you can hear that clicking. That's actually the canvas hitting the table. And without me holding it, which I'm trying not to do because I've got really grotty hands, it's going to keep doing it, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Stupid canvas. Why are you bent? I'm just trying to get that too. So there's so much shading to do, it's just bizarre. What is done? What did Stevie do? Stevie, what did you do? What did you do? Where did you go? I've got arms full of paint. Oh, my hair. This is why I put it up before. Oh, there's a bug. No bug. Don't die on my painting. Okay, so we're just going to get more, a bit more. Oh, that's not going to work. What have you got on you? Nothing? That is good. Oh. Alright, let's do this. Let's get some line work done on this hair. So the hair's going to come right down. I'm going to try and go fast here just to get this. Oh, my hair's a knotty mess. I am very interested to see what happened to the mermaid's umbrella now. When is that video out? I forget what you said. My brain has no capacity to memorize anything at the moment. It's terrible. In one ear and out the other. There, that's lightened up a bit. Now we've just got to... This is a too big sticky brush. And here, and here, and here. And I think there's some hair that's coming over here, so I'll do that. Alrighty, I might have to call it a day there, I think, ladies and gentlemen. Because if I keep going, it's just going to end up muddy. But we're not done. Just so you know, we are not done. So what I might do is I'll keep an eye on it and over the next couple of days, and if it's looking good, once it's ready, should I say she or it? Once she's ready, I'll schedule it in, and that way we all know when I'm coming back. Ugh, gross. I think that's probably the best thing, because obviously the video is going to be there. Well, I'm hoping it'll be there. I don't know. What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to like record it and put it up, or does YouTube do it for you? This is my first day. I feel like a little kid. Does YouTube? I think YouTube does it for you. Oh, I put that on my headphones. That's going to be lovely. I'm going to put them on. So I don't know if it's... I don't know. Oh, thanks for coming, Stevie. I really appreciate it. And it's really good to see you. And I can't wait to see what you did for endangered species. And I'm going to go and watch that after this. So thank you. Thanks, Chantel, for coming too. I appreciate it. I know how busy you are. So, oops. And thanks everybody else that's here. Even if you're just sitting there watching, I'm hoping that you enjoyed it. And I will schedule it. So if you haven't subbed and whatnot, please do. And yeah, I'll be back to finish it. Finish it. Her, finish her. So bye. Bye.